Hello, everyone. Okay, is the book? I'm here, guys. Greetings. The book. And I was typing some stuff. No, I don't know what to do with the book yet. I could put it on Amazon, but I sort of want to um, just try to get it published by a publisher and get it on bookshelves and that stuff. But I don't really want to wait for that either, because I've already waited, and they're very fickle, so I don't know. Yeah, you could self-publish it, but no one, the only people who are gonna find it are the people who come here, which aren't many. So it's like, oh yeah, it's done. It's been done for a long time. As far as packaged,
Yep.
sure is. You still hear Sea of Spirits? Yeah, it doesn't look like it, guys, but like recently I'm quite struggling. Apparently, I was on a, before I decided to do this, which I don't really want to. I'm like starting to learn how much of a path um, that would result in horrible consequences um, would have happened. Yeah, horrible, horrible consequences, apparently. It's like, man, it's like more horrible than this. I don't think anyone wants to be this way. Which is why when people say, "Oh, you choose that, you chose that," it's like really awful. I mean, the changes are here. I mean, it's like they're here. I mean, I don't hate them, but it's just I rather like it's so hard to explain. Rather not have to go through it at all and just be fine how I've always been. But like I said, I mean, I had I had no choice in the matter. And not only that, it's like like for the past day or two, I've started to get and have it communicated um, how um, horrible the consequences things would have turned into had I just not done this. So people don't have to understand it. Maybe they will a little bit more if they read my book to understand, because from that, maybe they'll understand that they don't know crap. Um, but yeah, I think when Jade read it the first time, she was like, it's like before I thought I knew all this spiritual stuff, but when I read that book, I realized I ain't no shit. Those were her words. It's funny. But no, I need to get it out. And yeah, I guess I need to get it out for anything for the people here. And one person I gave it to read, she basically is like, "Oh, you're such a storyteller." Uh, it's like it's like there's a reason why I avoid talking to her, or try to sometimes. It's like, someone else told me, "Oh, you're like on the hero's journey," and it's like, no, no, no. I already did the hero's journey, and this is like the shit constellation prize. It's like, could it have gotten like any worse than this? So I want to go and work out and exercise, but I don't know. Like, I can't like deal with like the changes. It's the um, it's that feminine understanding of what you already mastered. Um, yeah, yeah, you could say that in a way, but there's obviously there's much more to it than just that. But yeah, I guess that could be part of it. But like, I don't even know what to do about running anymore. It's like I've only been doing this on hormones for like 6, 7, 8 weeks, 7 weeks, and it's 7 weeks, and it's like freaking fast, man. For me, it's like people don't get results for like a year, and I mean, and it's like, look at this. That's ridiculous. Probably shouldn't have showed that, but yeah, exactly. Wow is right. It's like freaking not barely a month. Yeah, they're definitely real, and it's like, how can I put it? How can I put it? Um, it's not. Uh, how can I put it? It just started. It's not even. Yeah, no jogging, no kidding. So anyway, so there's no going back from that. It is permanent. Oh man. Everybody responds differently, so clearly these changes are unique to each person. Yeah, so my body at my age taking it to it so fast for yeah, just kind of tells, you know, everyone something, including myself. But yeah, it's like the worst consolation prize ever. And seriously, I thought I could just like, duh, bro. Anyway, yeah, I tried that R2 and it just made them look, it just, it just made it more apparent. Yeah, and chest binders and all this other stuff too, I'm sure. But those weren't necessarily made for someone with my frame. Those chest binders are for women trying to, be more masculine, not for anyway. And I'm not trying to like make them all deformed. If they're gonna like come, I don't want them to be like messed up, and though a binder and tape can mess them up. And um, that's like the only thing worse than like this could be. So, yeah, sorry, Suzanne. I'm afraid you might. No, 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 no. I'm fine. Yeah, new skin, a blouse. No, man. But yeah, like the terrible consequences. And look at, anyway. I guess I'll put my book out. You would think this has nothing to do with it when you read it, but it sort of has everything to do with it. I don't want to wear women's clothes, R2. That's what you guys don't understand. Anyway, you guys ready? Give me a second. All right, here we go. We're starting now. Amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizukanari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari amaterasu mi oya no kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuni shizuka nari tsukiyo mitsu mi oya no kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuririte kagami no kotoshi tsukiyo mitsu mi oya no kami no ikke no omo tsuki ni tsuririte kagami no kotoshi Takaamahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamaroki, kamaromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi oyakama. Izanagi no kami tsukushi no himuka no tachibana no oro no awagigahara ni misogi harai tamaishi toki ni aremaseru. Harai dono o kami tachi. Mono mono no maga goto tsumi kairi o. Hanai tamai kiyomi tamai to masu goto no yoshi o. Amatsukami, kunitsukami, yao, yorizu no kami tachi to mani hikoshi meseto. Kashikami, kashikami, momaosu. Taka amahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamaroki, kamaromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi oyakama. Izanagi no kami tsukushi no yumuka no tachibana no oro no awagigahara ni misogi harai tamaishi toki ni aremaseru. Harai no o kami tachi. Mono mono no maga koto tsumi ga iru. Harai tamai hiyomi tamai to masu goto no yoshi o. Amatsukami, kunitsukami, yao, yorizu no kami tachi to mani hikoshi meseto. Kashikami, kashikami, momosu. 高天張にかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおゆかむ、いずなぎのかみつくしのひまくの立ちばねのおどのあぎがはるに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときにありませる。はらいどのおかみたち、もろもろのまがごとつみかいりよ。払いたまい清めたまいと回すことによしよ。あまつかみ、くにつかみ、やお、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも回す。どうすの神、あまていらします。すみみ神の耳を、伝えて教え導きの玉わけ。人はすなわち、神と神との元のありじたり、何時らの紳士の痛ましむることなかれ。この家に目に、もろもろの風情を見て、心にもろもろの風情を見ず、耳にもろもろの風情を聞いて、心にもろもろの風情を聞かず、口にもろもろの風情を言って、心にもろもろの風情を言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、中心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、もろもろのノリは影と形のことし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをすらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身とはなる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり、六根処女なるがゆえに、構図の真君兄なり、構図の真君兄なるが、ゆえに天地の神とどこなり、天地の神とどこなるが、ゆえに万物の霊動体なり、万物の霊動体なるが、故になすところにこって成就せずということなし、名城霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名入賞、神奈川列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。高めの腹にかむずまります。生命神たち、いやわらしたも、 特殊の水の宝持ちて、天てる国てるひけ雨のほあかり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、静けたもこと教えてのたまわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、天つけに持ちて、長月に天下り、あう人草沈め収めよ。あう人草および夜ずの者の病のことあらば、噛む宝を持ちて、見くらいた沈めに起きて、見たま沈めの祭りをなして水の宝を振るべ。そのかもほきの言葉に曰く、木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやことにのとふるべゆらゆら、かく祈りせば、まかるともさらにきなんとしいとも。雨の神の御代や御事のりかぎとめて、雨の岩船に乗りて、河内の国の川上の光る画面に天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも、名付けて、磯の神の狼と申し立て祭り、よよ噛む宝を持ちて、夜ずの者のために古べの噛むこともして、つかずなしと家の古の見た目の神と、敬い立て祭り、すめみことおまらじ、おとどその神と劇を持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、物のべの神のやしの雨がした。夜ずの者のたごいなりいでのとかむ宝は、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、平つ鏡、やつくの剣、いく玉、たる玉、まかる返しの玉、ち返しの玉、おろちのひれ、はちのひれ、くすくすのもののひれ、さらにとくすの神。木のい木のと、火のい火のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。いのとふるべゆらとゆら、かしたてまつることのよしをもちて、平らけくきこ示すと、命長く子孫羽、時はかきわに、守りたまえ、先はいたまえ、かじたて祭り、人数人名心にきかじ、たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いざなぎの狼、つけしの金幕の立ち花の大野の青木がはるに、みそぎ払いたまいし、時に跳ねませる。払いどの狼たち、ものもののまがこと罪がいるよ。払いたまえ清めたまえと、回すことのよしよ。あまつかみ、国つかみ、やよりずの神たちともにしかしこみかしこみもまおさ。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろうき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、 イザナギの狼、つくしのひまくの立ち花の大野の青木ヶ原に、みそぎ、払い、玉石、時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがこと罪帰りを。払いたまい、清めたまいと、回すことのよしを。あまつかみ、くにつかみ、やお、夜ずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも、回す。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。かんながらたまちやませ。Okay, everyone, there we have it. How was it? You're welcome. You're welcome. Of course it works. As always, if some donations come in, we will do another one. Definitely need those. Am I okay today? I mean, yeah, I'm great. maybe you're feeling that from me. Sorry, Christiana. Thank you. So one more, guys. We'll do another one. Any amount is fine. Thank you, Christiana. We'll do one more. Anyone else, feel free. Okay. We'll do one more in a second. Give it, oh, we just finished one, so give it good 6 minutes, 7 minutes. A few more minutes, guys. Feel free to donate, as I said. And also, too, on my Patreon, please join. Um, I am trying to get it to get up to $500 a month. Because of that, I'll be able to schedule my bills better and pay them with that. So it means a lot. And it's one of those things where you can anticipate and know what's coming, even though there are some fees. It's still very helpful because it puts things on a better schedule and they're not as sporadic. And yeah, it helps a lot. Links are in the description. I know. Hi, Kitty. Mhm. Is she blinking at me again? Hi, Isaac. We joined last night. Mm. She's facing me, ears up. That's cute. All right, you guys ready for the next one? Mm-hmm. Here we go. Here we go. Amaterasu mi oyano kami no misu maru no inochi terashi kuri shizukanari amaterasu mi oyano kami no misu maru no inochi 照らし、国静かなり。アマテラスミオヤの神のミスマルの命照らし国静かなり。アマテラスミオヤの神のミスマルの命照らし国静かなり。高天張にかむずまります。カムロギ、カムロミのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ、いざなぎの神つくしのひまかの、立ち花のおどの、あわきがはらに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、時に、あれませる。はらいどの狼たち、もろもろのまかことつみかいりよ。はらいたまい清めたまいと、まおすことのよしよ。あまつかみ、くにつかみ、やお、よるずの神たちとも、こしますと。かしこみもまおす。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみ、おやかむ。いずなぎの狼つくしの、ひむくの、立ち花の、おどの、あわぎがはらに、みそぎ、あらい、たまいし、ときに、あれませる。はらいどの、狼たち、もろもろのまがごとつみかいるよ。はらいたまい清めたまいと、まわすことのよしよ。あまつかみ、けにつかみ、やお、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみもまおす。どうすの神、あまていらします。すみみ神のみむにを、伝えて教え導きの玉わけ。人はすなわち、神とのもとの主たり。何時ろの神事の痛ましむることなかれ。この家に目に、もろもろの風情を見て、心にもろもろの風情を見せ、耳にもろもろの風情を聞いて、心にもろもろの風情を聞かず、口にもろもろの風情を言って、心にもろもろの風情を言わず、身にもろもろの風情に触れて、心にもろもろの風情に触れず、心にもろもろの風情を思とも、心にもろもろの風情を思わず、この時に清く、潔きことあり、もろもろのノリは鍵と形のことし、清ければ汚れることなし。小僧を取らば、うべいからず、皆花、よりずの実とはなる。我が身はすなわち、六根所者なり。六根所者なるがゆえに、 構図の真剣になり、構図の真剣になるが、故に天地の神とどこなり、天地の神とどこなるか、故に万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるか、故になすところにこって成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、米流書、海外、払いたまえ清めたまえ、守りたまえ先はいたまえ、照らしたまえ導きたまえ。高天張にかむずまります。かむろき、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおゆかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひまくの立花の大野のあぎがはるに、みそぎ、払い、たまいし、時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがことつみかえりを、払いたまえ清めたまえと、申すことのよしを、あまつ神、急につ神、や、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも申す。高天晴にかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すめみおやかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひまくの立花の大野のあぎがはるに、みそぎ、払い、たまいし、時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがこと罪帰りを、払いたまえ清めたまえと、申すことのよしを、あまつ神、急につ神、やお、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも申す。高天張にかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして。すめみおやかむ。いざなぎの神つくしのひまくの立花の大戸のあぎがはるに、みそぎ払いたばい時にありませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがこと罪かえりを、払いたまえ清めたまえと、 回すことのよしを、天津神、国津神、夜津の神たちともに越しますと。かしこみかしこみも回す。かんながらとまちやませ。かんながらとまちやませ。かんながらとまちやませ。All right, everyone, there you have it. How was that? "17 people, cool." The difference between summer in the early 2000s versus the summer now. Hmm. Thank you, Isaac. Oishii. Anyone else? Says there's 14 people here, which is cool. I don't know how accurate this counter is, but seems like the numbers are going higher. 15 pounds of cat. Well, it sounds like a very happy 15-pound cat, which is good to hear. Hi, Agro. How are you? We just finished up. You sent a Discord message? Let me see. Yes, exactly. You should send cat pics. If everyone here come, I mean, it'd be nice, but here's the thing, like, not everyone realizes, um, like the extent this goes. Even when they've been coming, like I've had people who come in and they come back after a week or two, and I'm like, "Where are you? Where were you?" And they're like, "Oh, I got sick, so I didn't come." I'm like, "That's like the best time to come. You wouldn't have been sick with that cold if it's something very small, if you would have showed up." And this is also preventive of more stuff like that. So there's also that. It's like people don't quite get it. And they also don't quite get the spiritual benefits of this and how this can help people develop in different ways depending on what they're naturally prone to. They don't get that either. So some just go back into this thing where I need to go get this certification, or I um, feel more when somebody is using hands. So there's also that. And that is why there's not more people here. And it's also why not everyone's on the Patreon. It's nothing I can do. But yes, even speaking in the comments helps, because it helps the algorithm, because it tells people that they're interested in the stream. Um, it helps. I guess some people are afraid that maybe their friends and family will see it. And it's like, it's impossible. I remember one person I did some work for on Instagram, and I posted the results of it, and they got scared that someone from like work or one of their family members were seeing it. And I'm like, that's like impossible. That's not how first of all, they would have to follow me. And out of all those followers I have, they would actually have to see the post and see it was you. And they don't, and that's also assuming they don't have your screen, they have your screen name. It just didn't make sense, but that person was just so, um, had so much anxiety about that. It was like, but it doesn't even matter in the first place because no one cares either. Yeah, like, share, comment, it all really helps. People don't read stuff that they find online, Suzanne. S- So I have to say it every time. I used to have something like that. So, but doesn't help. So, anyway, no, everyone here who's active in the conversations, or most of the people that have been here for a while, they've tried to get people to come, but it's just they don't. I don't know the reasons people respond with. I mean, with, but I understand um, some of the reactions have to do with both attachments and preconceived conditioning. So there's also that. No, I'm afraid so. I've been doing this for a long. I've been doing this for a while now, Suzanne. Um, Even I'll do these shows, and maybe a few people will come from them. So, I mean, the show that you watched. I mean, how many people watched that episode, and how many people from there are here? May just give you an idea. But I think, as I change, things will change too. There's actually a trend of young women. I don't know if any of you know this. Um, Putting cucumbers in their pants and pretending to be trans on social media to get more followers. Luckily, as I showed you, luckily but unluckily, I don't exactly have to pretend, do I? So I get it. I get it. And it's much more than just that. And it's for me, that's not good enough a reason, but it's also a thing. Another reason Gen Z do. Well, everyone, even back in Plato's day, they talked about how the youth were cooked. So I think it's fine. I even thought so too, until I went to Middlebury and they met like all the Gen Zers there. I thought, okay, we're gonna be okay. They weren't that bad. They were actually quite bright. So no, every generation thinks the last generation has us cooked, has ruined everything. So it's nothing new. No, but nobody creates their own story, though. Hmm, I'll say. How would I approach them? You almost cannot approach them. This is true, they are. But it has to do with the economy, too. Not just them. It's worse now. You could still buy a house in the 80s and 90s. In South Central, you can get a house for $60,000. People who bought a house in South Central then, or the Crenshaw, for 50, 60, 70,000, they're selling them for over $1 million now. So they made out pretty good. But it just goes to show you how it's changed. Well, in Japan, you can get a house for 5 grand, and kids complain about jobs. They actually don't know how good they have it here, especially. I think that's why the older generations trying to make it as impossible as they can for foreigners to get in and stay. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go eat before my thing at 5 o'clock. No, it's not. It's not the prime minister. It's Michi Kodo. She's the weird one. Or Kodo Kumi. That actually, I'm not Kodo Kumi. What's her name? That's a singer. It's what's her name? Is it Michi? No. Oh yeah, it's Kimi Onoda. What I'm tripping. It's Kimi Omodo. Kimi Omodo's the weird one. She has so much trauma and so many issues. I mean, she has like real issues. Like she has abandonment issues. I have a friend who's a psychoanalyst, and it's like she needs like 5 years on the couch. Um, no, Omodo has, yeah. So first of all, she's half Japanese, like I am, and she actually we're the same age. I shouldn't tell people that because since I look so much younger, but we're the same age, and I remember her from karate, and but anyway, she her father left her and went back to the U.S. when she was 2. So she has like, and he was a foreigner from Chicago. I think she may have went there, spent a little time there, and had to come back, or the family broke up and she came back, or she was born there. But anyway, her dad left her, and like ever since then, she's had it out against foreigners, especially, and it's like all over her policy, which is actually quite. It's really weird. I should say it kind of goes beyond some logic because Japan has already had pretty tight immigration rules that, I mean, they could have just went back to enforcing those, but she took it to this thing where, say if you wanted to start a business in Japan, um, the requirement was $60,000. It's been raised to like 300,000. And not only is it $300,000, um, it's $300,000 that you have to keep in a bank account and cannot touch, because if it goes under, you lose your status and your visa. And the second thing that she did is even worse than that. So talk about, oh, this is daddy issues completely. So she basically decided to make it so, if you say you have a Japanese family and they're a foreigner and are doing permanent residency, um, you have to pay about $800 a year to keep your permanent residency visa. Before it was like 60 just to renew it. So it's ridiculous. And it's all her. Yeah, it would. It's like somebody asked her in an interview. It's like if she's married or she has a relationship. She goes, I don't have a ring. And she's like, I'm married to the country. It's like, oh man. And it's so bad. So yeah, she's she's in charge of all of it, all of the immigration stuff. So it's not the prime minister, it's her. It's doing all of these policies. I mean, granted, the prime minister appointed her. Whether she knows her background or not is has questions, but yep, that is that is a thing. And what's interesting too is in the US, it tends to be older generations that are more closed minded. Um, and even more and even more, I mean, it depends, but it's more the young people here, and the older people are more open minded in Japan. So isn't that interesting or what? And I think it has a lot to do too with um like this place has always been in a bubble. Because the language is so isolated, people don't understand English or anything really from the outside other than what's reported in. So, well, I mean, it depends what attitude you bring here. If you come and learn Japanese, everyone's fine um, with you. But people have a problem with people that refuse to learn and go into their own in cave. Um, that's just how it is. It's like here you have to be part of the wider community and do things the way other people do. You can have freedom, you can be who you want. As Japanese people say, there are all kinds of people, personalities as far as expression. However, disrupting harmony is like something you don't do. And when you aren't part of that, it's it makes people very, very anxious here. And this is something that a lot of foreigners don't understand. Omono, yeah, she definitely is. But she takes it a step further than um, people have been able to get away with in other countries. and she gets away with it because in because here's the thing in Japan, um, you um, when you go on the metro or the train, it's dead quiet until foreigners come into the same car and they're very, very loud because they just got into Japan and don't get that you don't do that here, nor that they do, may they not care about it. So just by that action, it in itself causes a problem as far as the people around who have the thinking that everyone is on their way home from a very tiring day of work and that they don't want to have to deal with noise. But these people don't care. And unfortunately, it happens a lot, and it's never Japanese doing it. So that's where just something that seems so subtle or small um, is a big deal here. There's other reasons why the population here is declining, not just that. They're not shy and insecure. Their parents don't make them move. So they get very comfortable just staying at home their whole life. There's something like that, Isaac, which I may perhaps get to one day. So men too, they get too comfortable at home. It wasn't like that before. Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of bad. So anyway, I'm gonna head out now. Be a traveler, not a tourist. Yeah, but that's not how everyone sees it. So I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry. Thank you for being here. Um, but no, that's the reason why Almodo is able to get away with her very awful policies. Like there's more too that are bad. Yeah. Okay. Take care, everyone. Yeah, it's very nice for many people. And unfortunately, there's people who ruin it for everyone. Like they had the business visa thing. Not only did they raise the price of it, they also require foreigners pass a test that many Japanese a Japanese test that many Japanese cannot pass. So they've made it like basically so you have to make like you have to have a business with $300,000 in the bank account plus all your startup costs. You have to hire a couple Japanese employees, and you have to pass this test that takes years to study for, which most business people don't have time for. But those are some of the things, and it's all modal. What do you guys think about that? Pretty crazy, right? So no, it's US dollars R2. You have to it's like 300,000 US dollars, 250 to something like that. It's not cheap. All right, guys. See you. I gotta go eat. Mm. Donate, please join Patreon. It's much appreciated. We're gonna have like a big long one. I'll be here this weekend. I think we're gonna do it this weekend or next weekend um, because I want to give people a sign up chance, and I'll just be here all day. I'll try not to cry and get too heavy. But I mean, you saw that some of you who were here earlier saw some of the changes, and it's like it's almost too much. I mean, it is too much. So, yep, Saturday. It'll be here, but all right, take care, everyone. It's all happening very fast. Like I said, reading timelines, it's a year, 2 years. It's like freaking less than a month and a little over a month now. Like I said, I just counted. It seems like longer. 7 weeks, 8 weeks. And it's just like fast. It's like my body's totally changed. It's like, it's like, how am I supposed to deal with this? Like right now. And it's only going to get harder. Um, anyway, take care, everyone. Let's hope you, please. I mean, thank you. Take care, everyone.